Hey, welcome once again to Shock Syrup. Your host Steven here, and yes, I'm no longer an au pair in Hamburg. So today I'll give you guys a little heads up on what it was like being an au pair in Hamburg, why I'm no longer an au pair in Hamburg, how it feels returning home, and future plans. So starting off, being an au pair in Hamburg is weird. I know I didn't touch bases after quite a long time of speaking about just random things and how great everything was, and my random videos with Joel while he was visiting over in Hamburg, which was quite fun. But being au pair was difficult. The kids were raised in such a way that um, discipline wasn't on their top list of things, if that makes any sense. So, without bashing anyone, because I really don't want to, um, it was troublesome to say the least when kids would chase you with knives and stuff, and the only benefit you could get were from the parents asking you to give them hugs. Well, don't get me wrong, I guess that works for lowercase situations, but for my upbringing, I do feel strongly towards putting kids in a room if they're misbehaving, which wasn't the case. Anyways, so after a bit of a budget crisis, the family had to ask me um, to resign, and I was offered to stay in the house. Unfortunately, due to, let's put it under, stress from work, I guess, or the lack of income, or the fears of budget crisis, um, the mother of the house got quite aggressive with me, and she kind of went out of her way to um, basically make my life a living hell for the last 2 weeks that I was there. It's telling me that I had stolen her children's presents, that I had, um, which, by the way, I didn't. I don't steal presents, it's not in my nature. Although it would be kind of cool to just one day be like, ha, no present for you. But no. um, yes, I was told that I had received a parcel, which I had not, and when I later came downstairs after, all the unpleasantries were said, I was yes, I came into the room and the parcel was sitting on the table, and they had received it, and there was no apology towards it or anything. The only answer I got was that I called the mother annoying during my text messages, which is much less than what I wanted to say, to put it that way. Anyways, that was just before I went to Dominican Republic. I spent Christmas with my family down south. I was gonna video log, but unfortunately, I had a bit of a catastrophe with my laptop. It decided to just hate me and delete itself. No, it didn't delete itself. It just stopped working properly with the internet connections, wouldn't connect and stuff. So instead of doing what normal people do and call a help center or something like that, I decided to just rewipe the disk. And yeah, so stupid me. I now have no music, which sucks. So if any of you guys, if there are any of you guys who watch this, feel free to, leave me a link or a message or let me know if there's anything good playing out nowadays. But yeah, that's basically why I'm no longer working in Germany. I was going to continue looking for new work, but with only 6 months of German, which mein Deutsch ist okay. Ich kann Deutsch sprechen genug, glaube ich. Und ich glaube, dass Leute kann mich verstehen. Aber es ist nicht genug für eine richtige Gutarbeiter. Anyways, that's a bit of German just saying that it's not good enough for like proper work. So that led me to an interview in England for a flight company. So I was in England for a few days. I couch surfed for the first time. That was really cool. I met a great group of people who were very outgoing, very friendly hosts. I was staying in Luton in London, which is quite the It's kind of like, I don't know if you're familiar with small towns, but it would be it'd be kind of like the Castlebar of Ireland. Ireland has quite broad place. Oh god, this is gonna go down horrible. But basically, Castlebar is a small town of 25, 30,000 people. I don't know that. You might be able to correct me on the below, but there's nothing much going on there. It's nice. There's a few. Is there a museum? Yes, there are. There's a museum. There's two museums, and yeah, it's quite quaint, to put it that way. It's like an hour away from Galway, and Luton is an hour away from London. So it's kind of like the same idea, if you can understand. Small town, but really cool, really awesome people. So yes, I applied as a flight attendant there. I got to the final round of interviews. Unfortunately, I didn't get the job, but it gave me time to vacation in Ireland, visit a lot of family, visit a lot of friends, had loads of fun there. Went out drinking quite a lot, a bit more than I should have, but what can you do? So went back to Germany, packed up, brought my bags back home. I'm now sitting in Canada, somewhere in British Columbia. And I'm not in Vancouver, so you can only guess where else I'd be. So, yes, I am in beautiful British Columbia. It's a cloudy day today, but yeah, it's beautiful. And my future plans are either going to university in Ireland in September, which I'm reapplying for the course I got back last year. Who knows? Maybe I'll see some of the viewers there. What else? I also plan to perhaps, if I get it, but it's quite a lot of money, go into flight school, either before or after commerce. And if all else fails, I've already applied for the Canadian military, which I know most of you guys will be like, "What are you doing, Stephen? That is a disgusting idea." And I understand because I've always been like, "No, military is bad." But work is work. It's job security, and I've got some really good plans for what to do with monies. But anyways, so that's my update. That is my 2 minutes of fame. Well, 8 now. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope to keep in touch. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't be too soon, too long the next time. As in, like, I hope to get in touch with you within the next few days. Okay, bye!